let's start with the Prizm. Is a good first start. I'll grab this Prizm box right here. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out with us in the morning on a Monday and filling the break. Let's see what's inside the boxes here. Now, I'll ship everything to you. You get all the cards will be shipped. And if you're enjoying how we do it, please follow, because, like I said, that's the best word of mouth. Word of mouth is the best we could do here. We've got to clean out the garbages. I always check. We got all the cards there. Well, give me 1 second to adjust my focal point. There we go. All right, so you can see the cards a little better. There you go. All right, we are all set to go. Again, thanks everybody for being here today, and happy Monday. Happy Monday. If you're enjoying how we do it, please follow. Please follow. And next break is Friday. We're doing a all sorts break on Friday. I cleaned off the shelves. I got one more box of Turn 4. I got one more box of 2023 Prizm. I'm sorry, 2023 Prime. I found one more box of 2023 Prime. So I got a box of 2023 National Treasure. Just anything laying around that I had one of is what we're breaking on Friday. All right, I think we're all set. Good luck, good luck. Yeah, Dylan, I agree with that. Good luck, everybody. Let's start with this first stack. Should we cheat? Should we cheat? See if we see a 1-1 right away. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'll get the base on camera, and I'll ship the base, of course, but we're caring about Jeremy Clements is our first, the Sparkle. Okay, there's your Pulsar. This is $2.99 on this one for Jeremy Clements. We got, Connor Zillage Prizm right off the bat. This is the portrait. And there's Kevin Harvick, the groovy Kevin Harvick. Tyler Reddick and Brett Cruz is our... anybody here? Are we doing this year? I believe so. I believe we're 2026 when that starts coming out. I think we'll be doing that. Here comes a red Kyle Petty. And right behind it is our first autograph. I don't want to criticize, but Nick Sanchez. There's Nick Sanchez's autograph. Let's put a little effort into that autograph, Nick. No offense. There's our first autograph of the box. We'll put that right there. But might be covering Nick Sanchez up because I'm an autograph snob, if you haven't figured that out yet, and he needs to put some effort into his autograph. So we're moving on to Ross Chastain, pot of gold. Okay. And then, what's that? Right, exactly. Do you see that? So I should look. I'm sorry. I'll look. Is Nick Sanchez. So I'll give a shout out to Nick Sanchez. Is going to that autograph is Patrick. Patrick, that's yours. Best auto in the game. There he is. Yeah, I don't want to be all snotty. I don't want to be a poo-poo face, as the kids say. Austin Dillon and Caden Honeycutt to finish off that handful. But I'm not a Nick Sanchez autograph guy. He's a good driver. I'm just don't like his autograph. Okay, we got William Swallich Blue. Okay, remember the Blues. This is 23 out of 199. And then another silver. We got a Prizm of Matty D. Chase Elliott right behind it. Groovy. Well, I think we got an extra. We got a little extra Victory Lane. Got one extra card here. Not too shabby. Daniel Hemrick, Victory Lane. Kate Honeycutt and Chase Briscoe. Well, that one had an extra card in that one. That was good. Lucky us. Oh, right away. Look at this first box right here. I'm seeing a little gold right there. Good luck. That's a good start. What do we got? The Pulsar of Kyle Larson. Right behind it is the green scope, Matt Mills. Danica Patrick Talisman. SVG, a free SVG, and there's Hallie Deegan in the rides. Base, of course, the base are being shipped, but you're interested in the red Ryan Priest. How about Carson Kvapil? Carson Kvapil silver. Those are not numbered, remember. And Kyle Larson, pot of gold. Riley Hurst and Kevin Harvick. And then let me shift this over for the drama. We got Denny Hamlin, Victory Lane. Christopher Bell is the portrait, and the rides is Ross Chastain. But we're going to, hold on, we have a Spencer Boyd, and I'm building it up. Hopefully it's something good. Is an autograph. Ah, there you go, Matt Kenseth right there. How about a Matt Kenseth gold autograph? See, good autograph here. A little scratchy. I'm going to give him a A- on this autograph, but it is a gold card, so give him credit on that. This is 1 out of 10, so a bookend. Congrats, who had Matt Kenseth? That one's going to Michelson. There it is. Congrats. I'm not sure if he's here. Can someone Panic? Are you around? Can you tag Michelson on that one? I'll give him a little screenshot there. That's not too shabby. That's a good autograph. There he is. Here, you want to get a look? I'm going to shamelessly make sure United Sports Cards is in the background on that. Here, hold on, watch this. I'm just going to move that one if you want to take a screenshot of that. First box. We're still in the first box. Look at how shell I am. But I like I said, my wife told me I need we were out with dinner with a bunch of people, and one of her friends was a marketing person. So I'm like, hey, I've never marketed anything in my life. How do I? And she said, it's all about social media now. So if you do post something on social media and you say, hey, look at this card I got, I'd love a tag on that. Or I don't even know what you call it. Okay. Kenny, do you want a little grab Cody Ware? Yeah, let me do that. Give me a second here. I started opening these up. As you notice, those people that are hanging out with us, there are some drivers that are still available. I just don't want to hold up the break any longer. And if you want to lock it in now, like I said, I honestly haven't seen any big hits yet. But if you do want to put a bid on something, let me check that out. Let me run that for you. As we call it, once a nice hit shows up, thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. Once a good hit shows up, I'm sure we'll auction it off for people. We call it a little rip and flip here. Okay, so if something nice shows up and you're like, hey, yeah, that's I'm ready to go on that one. I know some people like waiting on, like waiting on their hits. If a nice hit shows up, here's the base, Taylor Gray. Starting us off with the base, right behind it an orange. Oh, an orange Connor Zillage. Let me take care of that. That's the big orange portrait. I think these are out of 125. This is number 19. 19 out of 125. There you go, Kyle. Gonna pay it forward. Here's a Heli Deegan. Now see, like Heli Deegan's available. That's a silver. If you see enough of the drivers you're looking for, scan through that. And like I said, I won't add any extra shipping to it. Kyle Larson rides. Here comes a Pulsar of Joey Logano, a free Joey Logano. That was one of the giveaways. Let me unpin this so we get a little better view. Here is Caden Honeycutt. There you go. There's the green scope Caden Honeycutt. Right behind it, another Denny Hamlin Groovy. Noah Gragson and Raja on the rides. And here's a red Tyler Reddick. Austin Cindric, silver. Kyle Busch, a free Kyle Busch talisman. Austin Beers and Wayne Byron. The Raptor car. All right, last handful here. We have. This is box number 1 still. We're still on box number 1, and we're still looking for an autograph here. There's Butterbean. That's the power card out of 175. And Chase Elliott. How about Chase Elliott purple? Those are out of 99. If you're new here, anything under 100, I'll put in a top loader for you. We'll take care of that. If it's under that. And then, of course, off camera, you don't want to watch me penny sleeve everything. We'll take care of your cards, and I'll ship them to you. So not to worry there. But little Chase Elliott, put it next to. What else we got? William Byron and Kurt Busch for the rides. Here's just your base. Here comes another autograph of, Ryan Ellis. There you go. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Here's a perfect example of the R's, the P through R. Ryan Ellis is not in the base set, so I put him in for the R's. Who grabbed that one? That's our third autograph. And this one's going to... who had Ryan Ellis? Who had the R's? There it is. Oh, I lost it now. I just had it. That one's going to the Walleye Whacker. He just got here. There you go, Walleye Whacker. There's a third autograph. That goal, I'm thinking Matt Kenseth is the biggie. Justin Allgaier. We got a silver Brad K. And Eric Jones. Talisman. Carson Quapple. And one more pack. Here comes a Carolina blue. Some blues here. How about Jimmy Johnson? Jimmy Johnson blue. And, that's not too bad. How about a Brett Cruz? Carolina blue out of 49. 41 out of 49. The rookie cards are showing up today. I do like the Carolina blue. I think those are a good look. That's a good look on the card. And then come more. Christopher Bell, Ty Gibbs, and Carl Edwards to finish off the first box. All right, one box in. We have our low numbers out of 10. Excuse me. Let's do another box of Prizm, and then we'll go to a National Treasure box. I'll get that National Treasure out of the way from the top camera. We'll keep filling up our wall of fame here. All right, well, hey, like I said, if you we're talking about marketing and stuff, so if you do post your nice hits, please tag me. And if you are on TweetTok or InstaFace, I'm there. I just don't do much with it. I'm trying. But I guess that's what the marketing person said. It's just you gotta get all that social sites out. But I'm just an old timer. All right. Let us start with box number 2. How are we doing so far? I think chat got quiet all of a sudden. There you go, Big Mac. Do a lot of... I've never worked a card show. I go to card shows. I have 3 boys, so we definitely go to card shows. 24 Byron does. And I know, who else? A few people around here do card shows. I've never done on the selling side of the card show. But I go to a lot of card shows. And yeah, no, I don't see a lot of NASCAR here up. I'm a little farther north. I don't see a lot of NASCAR up north. I would think, I could ask. Most of I do mostly on the internet, online stuff. All right, let's start a little Heim time to get started there. And then Carson Quapple silver and more Butterbean. Here is Daniel Suarez and Alex Bowman. My stacks are in the wrong spot. Sorry. We're creatures of habit. All right. How about a Pulsar of Cole Custer? And right behind it is a little Tanner Gray. There you go. First autograph. Silver Tanner Gray. These are not numbered. Oh, what's on? My penny sleeves are all caught in my... Let's grab a whole bunch. We got positive here. Let's grab the whole stack right there. All right, back to what we were saying. Tanner Gray, or a little Tanner Gray. I'm still liking the Matt Kenseth. Tanner Gray is going to cover up Nick Sanchez on the wall. Justin Haley, Talisman. Kevin Harvick and Frankie Nunez for that part. Where's your Big Mac? Where's your card show at? Where are you guys going to be? Here, let's go through the base. Kane Honeycutt. Another Kane Honeycutt. Red. And then Jeff Gordon. South Bend. I am going to South, not this weekend, but I am going to South Bend. My son has a tournament at Notre Dame. It's for a soccer team. So I will be in South Bend at the beginning of May. There's Richard Petty, pot of gold, Richard Petty. How about a red? Now this is kind of hard to see on these. This is a red. I'm reading chat here. This weekend it's in just a few weeks up. I wish I told my wife that we were talking like, wouldn't it be great? And the kids are sitting there with us. And I said, wouldn't it be great if we didn't have any kids and we could just go off and do something on a weekend? But we were just making fun of the kids. It's kind of hard to see. This is a red Groovy. We got 56 out of 99. So still a nice number there. We'll put that on the wall. Richard Petty, portrait, and Cole Custer. So I'm trying to read chat and do this, but I'm going to get back to doing this. Here comes another Carolina blue. Got like that. An orange Hally Deegan. And the good old Panini sort got us again. But Brett Cruz got Brett Cruz on the spot. There you go, Panini sorting. Let's take a look. Let's see how close they were. Now, not too shabby for who has Brett Cruz. Who does have Brett Cruz? Let's give a... Brett Cruz is going to Card Lab. I don't know if Card Lab's still here, but there you go, Card Lab. Panini Sort got you on this one. This one is 15, and this one is 41. So they're not next to each other, but each box has one. This is the same case. So congrats on that. Sometimes the Panini Sort helps you. How about Victory Lane? Eric Jones and Jeff Gordon. Right. Here's your base. There is Tony B, a free Tony B. Pulsar. Cody Ware, silver. And Bubba Walls, a groovy Bubba Walls. Oh, back-to-back Bubbas. And there's Connor Zillage. One more in his half box. Let's see what the autograph is. We got Alan Kolwicki. And a little Heim Time. How about a blue Heim Time autograph? Corey Heim. This one is out. It's 18 out of 49. Not too bad. Not too bad for Corey Heim. This one is going to Bummer. There you go. Congrats on that. That's our second autograph of the box. We got Brad K, Cole Custer, and Lane Riggs to finish that half a box up. Okay, now again, take a look. If you're new, we still have a few drivers still available. Put an offer in, or a pre-bid on it. If you see something like you've been waiting on to see a hit on Brad K or something, if you're waiting on, well, you know what, you're like, there's been a couple Andre Perez de Lara cards, and it's only $2. I'm going to put a pre-bid on that. If there's anything that you're looking for, let me know. We haven't hit the national treasure yet, so now's the time before you have to compete with a bunch of people. Or call it out in the chat also. Because I might miss some. I might miss the chat too. That's why we need Alex helping us. All right, here's the second box of Prizm. We got one autograph coming. Let's see what else we got here. We have Lane Riggs Pulsar. And then there is our Chase Elliott, purple. And of course, Panini got us again. Maybe I'll make a video out of this. Here's our second Chase Elliott, one from the first box. And this is the second Chase Elliott, purple. This is number 19 and 34 is our second double so far. Here's Jesse Love, Groovy, Ross Chastain, and Austin Dillon on the portraits. There is Chase Briscoe, a silver Chandler Smith, and Kyle Larson Talisman. On the insert, Justin Haley and SVG again. Richard Petty. Here's a Richard Petty orange. Not too bad there. And one of my favorites, the checkered flag. I do like the Carolina blue and the checkered flag are my favorites. I like the look of the checkered flag. And that's Donruss also has that in there. This is Frankie Nunez, 18 out of 75. There you go. We'll put that right there. And one more. We got Pot of Gold, Corey Day, Joey Logano, and Dufanos. Here's our last of the box, the last stack. I think we still should have an autograph coming. We got William Byron, Pulsar, out of 299, and Ryan Blaney Silver, Bubba Wallace Victory Lane, Jimmy Johnson, and Ryan Preece. On that stack, here comes a Todd Gilliland. A portrait blue. And more Brett Cruz. Love Brett Cruz hitting hard today. There we go. Brett Cruz, the orange scope. Chase Elliott, portrait, and Tyler Reddick rides. And the last pack of box number 2 has Joey Goss. I'm a Joey Goss magnet. There's a Joey Goss autograph right there. It's a blue, 13 out of 49. I always seem to get Joey Goss on my autographs. Here's a red Austin Dillon, the red power card, Austin Dillon. More Heimtime. Heimtime's silver. There is, and Dale. Here's Junior's Victory Lane. Zane Smith. And the last card is Tony B, a free Tony B to finish off box number 2. All right, how are we feeling? Give me some feedback as we're cleaning up here. Got a lot of doubles. That would be my first impression here. Got some doubles. Well, let's go with the National Treasure to mix it up a little. We'll do National Treasure, and then we'll go to the Prizm, and then we'll do National Treasure again. We'll do it like that. How are we feeling here? Come on, everybody say with me, White Sparkle Autograph, 101. I think they owe me one. I haven't had one this year yet. Let's see. Bad opening. All right. There you go. There's the sparkle. There's the box. Kind of regular size. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we got on the White Sparkle. We have Justin Haley. Right behind it is Brendan Jones. And Lane Riggs is our 3 white sparkle cards. The autos, I think we got, let's see how many autos we got. So I think we're good on the autographs. Let's check it out here. We had so far Corey Heim, little Heim time. There is Ryan Ellis and Joey Goss. That's 3. 4 is Tanner Gray, Nick Sanchez, and Matt Kenseth. So we got 6. So we're good on the autos. I'll show those at the end here. Let me keep, honestly, Matt Kenseth is a nice look. Let's get this set aside. And here we go. First box of National Treasure. Let me get my no peeking. Nothing in there. My other one. And nothing there. All right, first card, usually the base card, is, another Frankie Nunez. This one is 25 out of 25. Big star, Frankie Nunez. There we go. That's our first base card. I like the base cards. I know some people are all about the autographs, but I do like the base cards on these. There you go. There's Frankie Nunez. And it's Frankie's spot. Is that we had a couple Frankie Nunez cards here. Now here's a good example. If you are, you can lock in. Here's 2 already, guaranteed hits. I'm going to run this one. And I'm not changing it. I won't change the price. I won't raise the price or anything. Here's these guaranteed hits, plus all the other Frankie Nunez's out there. The way Panini's sorting, we should have about 12 more Frankie Nunez. If you're a Frankie Nunez person, now's the time to pick them up. Anybody interest? Or same thing as anything. Put a pre-bid on anything you're looking for. If you see, let me check the pre-bids. If you see anything else, if you see anything that you like, how about some memorabilia here? Let's start with David Reagan. I do like these cards too. They could use an autograph. You can use an autograph on this. Here's a David Reagan out of 25. I like the patch. I like the card, the portrait, the patch. We just need an autograph on this. And then that's it's a perfect card. David Reagan at 25, more memorabilia. The next one is Amarola. Tires is kind of your regular autograph, a regular memorabilia. That was out of 75. Right behind it is another one of these, Chris Buescher out of 75. Now, of course, anything under 100 I will top load, but I like keeping these. These are nice looking cards. So kind of enjoy. Just got to take it to the track. Everybody who's going to the track today, here is just bring a white. I think a white Sharpie, and I think a nice, good autograph there would look really nice on that card. And then one more, I think. Oh, there's a free Tony B. It looks to me like fire suit, a little fire suit here, Tony B. This is out of 75 also. 6 out of 75. I think we're ready for the autographs. First one is Thad Moffitt out of 99. I think these were with the T's. See, good autograph, good signature there, Thad Moffitt. I like that. Next one is a little Austin Dillon. How about an AD out of 25? 20 out of 25 for Austin Dillon. Two more. Next up is a little Jesse Love. Out of 25 also. A lot out of 25s in this box. Here's Jesse Love out of 25. I do like the on card also. I know some People don't care about that, but I like the on card. Jesse Love out of 25. And then one more in this National Treasure box. It is, oh, how about a Joey Logano, Stars and Stripes. There you go. That's a very nice card. And a free Joey Logano, Stars and Stripes. That's why you join the giveaways. That's a nice, hold on there. I forgot who, I know that was a giveaway. Who, Kyle, was that you? There you go, Kyle. Way to, see, you were nice to a NASCAR fan, and now you're getting the reward. Congrats, me. 11 out of 13. Good autograph. We got 3 colors. I think 3 colors in there. Congrats on that. I'm going to put that. That goes right here, front and center, because I think that's a really nice card. I do like more on that one. All right, congrats. All right, how are we feeling so far? We got 2 boxes left. Let's go with the Prizm. Let's do this Prizm here. And the low number is Matt Kenseth autograph. That's our low number of the day. Hopefully we're going to beat that here. But the Joey Logano is a very nice card also. So I kind of like that. Hey, there's Mullet Breaks. There's another good breaker if you're, I mean, obviously you can hang out with me, but he does a nice break too. He does a nice show. Let's finish up with 1 box of Prizm and 1 box of National Treasure to finish this up. And then I think we're going to, I'm going to do a little big, remember a big mixer. I forgot how many boxes, 6, 7 boxes for Friday. It's just stuff that's sitting on the shelf, 1 box of everything. And it's my last box of Turn 4. It's my last box of Prime, 2023 Prime is my last box of that one. So I'm just trying to clear the shelf off and get ready for the new 2026. So look for that. All right, let's see what we got here. Here's your base, Chandler Smith. Starting off with a Carolina Blue. Here's Cole Custer. And right behind it is, hello, Hallie Deegan, Carolina Blue. There you go. Part of the Deegans. Put that right next to Brett Cruz. We thought it would be a Brett Cruz. But no, Hallie Deegan on that one. Chase Elliott and Cole Custer again on the portrait, and Lane Riggs for the rides. Let's keep going with the red Christopher Bell. We have Ricky Stenhouse, silver, and Eric Jones, talisman. Daniel Suarez and Alex Bowman to finish off that pack. Here is a Justin Haley. There's Haley fan. Justin Haley Pulsar. Carl Edwards silver. And Christopher Bell again. On the pot of gold. Kevin Harvick and Frankie Nunez. More Frankie Nunez. No autographs yet for this box. Let's see what we got here. That's an orange Jack Wood. The Woodman. Silver Dale Earnhardt. And Denny Hamlin, Victory Lane. Time and Denny Hamlin again on the rides. Brian Deegan on that base card. Here is Connor Zillage Pulsar. And right behind it is a little purple Luke Fenhouse. The middles are at a 99. 84 out of 99 for Luke Fenhouse. On that purple. And right behind that is Kevin Harvick. Groovy Kevin Harvick. Eric Jones and Jeff Gordon to finish off. Still waiting on autographs here. We have, 1 second, get my stacks organized. Corey Day red. And there's our first autograph, a little David Reagan with the D's. It's a red, a 99, I believe. This is 91 out of 99. Pot of Gold, Ross Chastain, Bubba Wallace, and Connor Zillage to finish off that half. All right, last half of Prizm here. So this is, we're 3 boxes in. We need some bigger autographs here. The National Treasure had some nice autographs, but Matt Kenseth is the big name. And we got 2 autographs coming up, so let's get something good here. Three. The hand fits the 3. All right, well, thank you, though. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We still don't go anywhere. Still got half a box of Prizm and the National Treasure. I just appreciate you being here during the day. Like I said, look for evening breaks also. As soon as I have a free evening, I'll be able to break in the evenings. Definitely when Donruss comes out. All right, here we go. Good luck. What are we starting off with here? There is a Pulsar of Gio Ruggiero out of 299. Kane Honeycutt Green Scope. And Mr. Hocevar. Groovy. Ty Gibbs, and that's Todd Gillen. Todd Gillen in the rides. Here is Anthony Alfredo. And, oh, I have a little Jeff Gordon autograph. Not too shabby there. That's a kind of nice one. Haven't seen a Jeff Gordon autograph in a while. Let's see. It's a silver, so not numbered. Okay. Not numbered, but yeah, that's a Jeff Gordon autograph. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's rare, but kind of hard sometimes. We don't get many of those. We got Danica Patrick Talisman. Kurt Busch. On the portrait and the rides is Carson Hocevar. That's that's the Jeff Gordon one. It's a good card. A good signature too. But I'm trying to think. Like, I have not seen many Jeff Gordon autographs, but it's not rare. But it's kind of tougher. It's kind of tough to pull. I'm trying to think when was the last time I saw one. Yeah, I think those are a little, but this one's not numbered, so I don't know how many are available. But not too bad, not too bad. Who had Jeff Gordon? Let's give a shout out. Jeff Gordon went to, that one's, that's still available. If you want that one, you could put a pre-bid on it. Oh, Dylan had a die-cast one? Did anybody ever mail in? Has anybody ever mailed in and Jeff Gordon sent something back? That's always some options also I think are kind of nice to do. Jeff Gordon is available. I'll check before we open up. But if you would like, if you think that one is worth it, put a pre-bid on it. See what else happens. We got Raja Red Power. We got Daniel Suarez Silver. Kyle Larson, Pot of Gold. There's Gio and Joey Logano. All right, last handful, and I think we got one more autograph coming. We have Ryan Blaney. Oh, a red. Look at that red right behind it. It kind of snuck up on us. Hold on. Ryan Blaney, Pulsar, and Alan Colwicky. There you go, in his Hooters outfit. That's our second goal out of 10. Alan Colwicky right there. 10 out of 10. He's a 10 out of 10 right there. There you go, that's nice. Now, again, I believe he is available, and the price, I would not change the price like before. If somebody's interested in it, okay, there's a couple people interested in it. Let me run that auction for you. Here is Alan Kulwicki. It's this card, plus all the other Alan Kulwickis. We still got one more box of National Treasure coming up, plus all the other Alan Kulwickis out there. Here is, it's not Sun Death anymore. You don't have to wait, but there you go, Panic. Panic started us off. It's at 7 and guaranteed hit. So this is at least a guaranteed 10 out of 10, it says. Who's got it? Panic still has it. Oh, now Kyle. Kyle came in there. Kyle has it next. And there's Wicked. Wicked came in, guaranteed. I have no idea what the value is. I don't want to talk it up or anything. But who had that? Wicked. Wicked came up with that. Congrats, Wicked. Plus all the other Alan Kulwicki cards that are around here. That one's yours. And then I think I saw, hold on here. Someone did put, let me put up Jeff Gordon. Again, I have no idea the price. It's up to you guys. Okay, I have no idea the price of what this is worth, but I'm gonna run it anyway. Here is the Jeff Gordon card, plus all the other Jeff Gordons that are here. And I'll start that. There you go. There's Jeff Gordon going on. Card Lab. Thank you, Card Lab, for running through on that one. It's Dylan. Dylan came in there. Give everybody time to check on eBay. Yeah, I don't know. But this card, plus all the other Jeff Gordon cards that came out today and are coming out. There's Card Lab. Thank you, Card Lab. That's a nice card, like I said. I think that's a good autograph, a good signature. We'll put that over here. Thank you for that. Let me check again. I don't see any other. And that's how we do it. Like I said, if instead of holding up the break, let's just see what hits and follow along. Speaking of hits, how about a red Brad K? I like the collectors on this. Here's Brad K out of 99. And that's why you keep looking at the was the number on, give me a second here. I'll put Brad K right there next to the other groovy one, and I'll show these at the end. I believe this was 10 out of 10. Yeah, 10 out of 10. It's a bookend. There you go. Very nice. That's our second gold. Still, I think we're owed one more autograph. We've been doing a lot of stuff here. I may have forgotten Luke Fenhouse and Butterbean on the rides. Two more packs here. Here is, yeah, there you go, Cody Ware. There's our second on. There's our last autograph of the box. Little Cody Ware here. Let me unpin this so you can see a little better. There you go. Is that? Let me check my autographs here. I'm going to say it's a double. Corey Heim time. Corey Heim was the other one. Justin Allgaier. Justin Allgaier red, and a little Todd Gilliland in purple. We got a few purples today. There you go. Put them with the purples. Here is more Connor Zillage, pot of gold. Danica and Kyle Busch. And then last pack, we have a red SVG, a free SVG, red. There's Junior Silver, Chase Elliott, Victory Lane. That's a big stack here. Here's Brett Cruz. And finish it off with Christopher Bell. And there we go. There's done with the Prizm. Thank you so much. Still got, don't go anywhere. Still got a National Treasure. I'm just cleaning up here. And of course, if you did step away, I'll show these, a lot of the autographs and the hits at the end. Here we go. Last box here. National Treasure. And I think if 2026 Donruss has been pushed back, we're going to do one one more. I got one more case of 2025 National Treasure here, so maybe we'll do a case. There's the box. We'll do a case here. So good luck. Come on. Here we go. Just feel unlucky that I haven't gotten one. I've gotten one for the last 3 years. We have little Brian Deegan. Right behind it is Mark Martin. And finishing up with Austin Dillon on the white sparkles. And then let's get this box here. Nothing in that. And nothing there. All right, let's start with a little Dale Earnhardt out of 1512 out of 15. Here's the base card. A little junior base card. I do like the nice clean look. Nice clean look on those cards. Right behind it, some memorabilia of Alex Bowman. It's a fire suit, looks like. 3 out of 75. Next one is, how about a little duel? Gotta like that. Now remember, I put these together, the crew chief and the drivers. So take care of this. All right, let's take a look. Who had William Byron? This is out of 75. You got the pit road sign. Pit road sign on that one. This is 50 out of 75, and then it looks like fire suit for that one. You got the door number of this? Oh, that'd be nice. That would be that'd be a nice card. I kind of like that. That went to Michelson, I think. I kind of like got the pit sign and then a fire suit. It's a fun card. Nice dual card on there. I like that. More memorabilia. How about, no autographs. We're in autographs already. We got Ryan Preece autograph out of 99. The portrait autograph. Sure, we can do that. Right behind it is Ricky Stenhouse autograph out of 99. We got, I didn't know, 2013. I didn't know that was his rookie year. Good to know, see? Ricky the Dragon Stenhouse, rookie year was 2013. There you go. More autographs. Next one is Christian Rose out of 10. Our little gold Christian Rose. This one's numbered 8 out of 10. There you go. Not too bad. Not too bad. We got a lot of autographs here. Maybe we're back to memorabilia. No, still more autographs. Ryan Newman autograph. This is out of 99. The Oscar Mayer. Oh, hold on. Sorry, that penny sleeves. I want to give you a broken penny sleeve. We got a lot of autographs. There's a Ryan Newman autograph. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, nice looking card there. And a little Chris Buescher. Patch auto, a little fire suit auto. This is 69 of 75. fire suit, it looks like. A little Chris Buescher fun. And one more. One more here. Last card of the break. Good luck. It is Chase Elliott. Triple threat. Chase Elliott, 60 out of 99. A lot of autographs on this box. There you go, Chase Elliott. Let me show all these at the end. Again, thank you so much for participating here. Let me show these autographs. We had, one more here. We had, hold me a second to organize. So the low number was out of 10. We had 2 or 3 golds. 3 golds out of 10 here. Let's go through the low numbers here. Here is Todd Gillen, purple. Fenhouse, purple. Chase Elliott showing up today. Chase Elliott, purple. Of course, we had the back-to-back Chase Elliott's. The Panini sort got us. Connor Zillage, orange. Here is Frankie Nunez. This one, I do like the the National Treasure base cards are nice looking. I do enjoy those. More Frankie Nunez. The checkered flag. A red Brad K. Okay, there's our low number, Alan Kulwicki. That's our low number out of 10. We had another red, Jesse Love on there. And then we had 3 Carolina Blues, Hallie Deegan. And double Brett Cruises. And then here's some patches, the nice patches. This is the dual William Byron and the crew chief. We got Chris Buescher, which I do enjoy these cards. This one was numbered out of 75. This one's numbered out of 25 for David Reagan. I think the Alan Kulwicki sold already for us, but if anybody comes up with a trade, if you do have a trade, yeah, let me know. If there is a trade, just send me a direct message and I'd be happy to send it to the correct person. And then we have, here's the autographs for Prizm. The Matt Kenseth was obviously, we'll put that right there. The Matt Kenseth is. And then we had the Jeff Gordon. Like I said, we're thinking that's kind of on the rare side. Cody Ware, David Reagan, Nick Sanchez, Tanner Gray, Joey Goss, Ryan Ellis, and a little high time to finish off those. Yeah, if 24, send me a direct message. If I get to work out something with you, that'd be no problem. There is, and here's the National Treasure autographs. We got Joey Logano. That's probably, I do enjoy that. I think that's a fun card. Yeah, the Allen, I think, yeah, Wicked has them. So if you do guys come up with a trade or something, let me know who to send it to. Chase Elliott autograph. Here's Chris Buescher, patch auto. We had Ryan Newman autograph. Christian Rose. This out of 10. This is our 3rd gold. Ricky Stenhouse. There's Ryan Preece. Jesse Love. Austin Dillon. And finish up with little Thad Moffitt on the National Treasure autographs. And like I said, like we're talking with 24 bucks. If you did, excuse me, let me shift over to me. If you saw something that's still available and are interested, let me know. I'd be happy to put a deal together for you. Not too shabby. Just send me 500 of your best NASCAR friends to our breaks, and I'd be happy to do that with you.